All right, welcome back to Twin Tarot. I'm David.
And I'm Gary.
And today we're going to look at the House of Representatives in the 2024 election.
The House of Representatives in the 2024 election. Yeah, it's funny because my recording timer just started right now. So hopefully the whole intro of welcome back to Twin Tarot, I'm David, and I'm Gary came through.
I've got, there's a countdown, so once it's showing 1 second, I start talking. So it's
okay. Mom had a countdown.
That's only because we didn't want to eat vegetables that she cooked.
Yeah,
nobody would blame us.
I was telling one of our commenters that we didn't realize green beans were actually green until we were adults. They were gray beans. I don't know why anyone call them green beans.
Exactly, nasty. Regardless, so the House of Representatives is kind of the flavor du jour of the country. It's a snapshot of where the country is at any given time. And I guess in 2022, folks wanted a little bit of that extra spicy conservative flavor there. And they gave Congress over to the Republicans. It wasn't the red wave that they were hoping for, but they did get control of Congress and did get control of the House of Representatives and promptly did nothing.
Yes.
They investigated Hunter Biden, and they tried to figure out what impeachment crimes they were going to charge Joe Biden with. And the guy came out looking like a Boy Scout. When you have a politician that you spend 2 years investigating to try and impeach and you can't find any impeachable offenses.
Yeah, after like 50 years in office, 50 years in office.
Boy, you picked the wrong guy, huh?
Yeah, come on.
They look feckless in there, and they can't even get a budget passed. They can't even do the basic job required of them. Now we roll into the 2024 election, and for folks like Marjorie Taylor Greene that are in highly protected red districts, they can talk about the Democrats controlling the weather and Jewish space lasers and garbage like that, and not really worry about losing any votes. In fact, you'll probably gain a few votes by that. But for anybody in a competitive race, especially one that hasn't denounced the craziness that's going on with the extremists in the party, coupled with the attack on women's reproductive rights and the cognitive decline of the Republican candidate for the presidency of the United States and Project 2025 and everything else. How do you even think you're going to get reelected?
Yeah, that's some tough messaging that you have to perform.
Yeah. So let's look at the general energy around the House. I think, generally speaking, the vibe I get is that the House will go blue. I still think the Senate will go blue too, but the House is, of the races, the House is actually a simpler one, I think, to see happening. Simply because you pissed off a huge voting bloc in women. Yeah. I don't know how that's going to work to your favor because every state has them. It's one thing you're pissing off the Haitian community because they might be localized in Ohio and Florida, but guess what? Women are everywhere. They're in every state. And they're both red and blue voters, except maybe on that issue. They might vote for the guy or the people that are going to support their rights. So let's look at the general vibe around the upcoming elections. 3 weeks, a little less than 3 weeks.
Yeah. Now, folks, this is for entertainment purposes only.
Yeah. So by the time this video comes out, it'll be about 3 weeks to Election Day. How are things looking for the House of Representatives in 3 weeks in this election? Okay, so Five of Swords, winner takes all. It's about no compromise, and as we said, vote like your democracy depends on it. And in this case, this might be that a strong message is sent to one of the parties here.
Do you want to make your screen bigger so people can see those cards?
They can see them just fine, but yes, I will do that.
Yeah.
Cross with the Queen of Pentacles, the practicality of it, who's taking care of business. Again, the Republicans the last 2 years have shown zero ability to even do the basic facts, the basic job duties, like passing a budget. Everything's drama with them. I think people are tired of the craziness, and I do think that the Republicans are going to pay a political price for it. They should. They can't do the basic job function without drama. People are tired of it. And literally, people are tired of it.
Yeah.
The Four of Cups in the past, they have dealt with a House of Representatives that's gotten nothing done. They can't even pass a budget. They've investigated Biden. They've investigated his son. They've impeached Mayorkas, and that's about it. A whole lot of nothing. They haven't done anything of their campaign promises to, fight inflation and do things along those lines. It's been just a drama sandwich over there. Current situation is the Queen of Swords, who's taking care of things and live by the sword, die by the sword. You guys said you were going to do stuff. You didn't do it. There's a political price to pay for that. Overarching energy is the Ten of Pentacles. Remember what I said about fighting for your democracy? You've got that fight for your democracy right here. It's kind of the pedigree of the United States. We've been a democracy for well over 200 years and coming on 250 years, and you're going to have to fight to keep that democracy. Are you willing to do it? Also, what's helping is that the economy is doing pretty well. And the stock market's doing pretty well. If people ask themselves how they're doing now than they were 2 years ago or 4 years ago, they're doing all right. Lesson we learned is the Fool card. I think they gave the Republicans a shot in 2022, and the Republicans squandered it. They haven't done anything with it, so I think it's going to go back to the Democrats. They're going to start a different path. And in this case, it's going to basically be a momentum builder. You need the House of Representatives as one of your three branches to pass laws and get stuff done. And that one I see going to the Democrats. It's just landslide. I don't know. I think it's going to be a good, solid victory. It's going to allow for solid progress to be made. People are ready to move on and back to the serious nature of passing laws and legislation to get the country back on solid footing, because it's literally ready to walk off a cliff.
Yeah, I mean, simple things like passing a budget. All they've been doing is continuing motions where they're just, it's like, okay, well, we'll just continue the existing budget for another couple weeks. So I'm going to just sort of pivot on your last point, which was, you don't see this as a landslide for the Democrats. You see it as a solid victory. So I'm going to ask the question, is this going to be a landslide victory for the Democrats in the House? And just before I get on to that, hey, if you like this nonsense, give us a thumbs up. Do it right now, in fact. If you really like the nonsense, feel free to subscribe and leave a comment. I read all the comments and I respond to many of them. All right. Hey, it's all me. Woohoo! We don't want to see David anyways. Okay, so is this going to be a landslide, milestone, significant victory for the Democrats in the House of Representatives for entertainment purposes only? The Queen of Cups. Okay, well, we got to keep our emotions in check right now. We're 3 weeks away or so from the election, and we're confident, but we don't want to be overconfident.
Get out and vote. Just get out and vote.
Get out and vote.
Do your part.
The cross is the Three of Cups. I have continuously seen this as the Democrats celebrating their victory. So it's like Dave said, his gut feeling is that it is going to be a Democratic victory in the House, but he doesn't necessarily see it as being a huge landslide victory. But right now,
this might be the number of seats might just be the number of seats that they get. I think it's going to be a solid victory on this one, and that Queen of Cups could just be, the silent majority of voters who might be women.
Trying to keep their emotions in check.
Yeah, just like keeping their mouths shut, they'll speak at the ballot box.
Yeah. Underneath it is so much for keeping your mouth shut at the ballot. I guess once they get to the ballot box, the Ace of Cups is going to come out, because right now they are feeling lots of emotions. They are pissed.
They've got their mind made up at this point. Now you just have to get out and vote.
Yeah, it's stunning that there's still quote unquote undecided voters out there at this point. Seriously, it's like, how narrow is your political perspective if you're undecided at this point? Oh, look at that. We got a familiar card. So in the past was the Fool card. Like Dave mentioned, some people decided that, hey, let's give this the Republicans a chance in the House in 2022. And they promptly took that opportunity and pretty much walked it off the cliff. This is the little dog barking at him saying, instead of trying to impeach Biden and his son, and doing investigations into his son, maybe legislate, put together something that's helpful to your constituents and get them excited about supporting you would be a good idea. But nope, we're just going to follow Trump right off the cliff. The current energy is on the House of Representatives, Ace of Pentacles. Democrats are out there offering things of value. I don't know, like maybe a budget. It's something that the Republicans haven't done. All the Republicans have been trying to do is impeach someone named with the last name of Biden in order to exact revenge for their favorite president. Here the Democrats are offering, peace and joy and hope and, things of value. Let's go ahead and improve things. Overarching energy is the Hierophant. This is a government here. This isn't Trump Incorporated. This isn't about settling petty little differences because someone said something mean about you in the 2020 election and your little 12-year-old ego can't handle it, or 10-year-old ego can't handle it. It's a government. We need to run things here. Lesson to be learned. Seven of Swords. There was no stolen election here. No one's sneaking off with your votes. This was a legitimate election. Outcome, Ace of Wands. Ooh, now there's an outcome. Yeah, this is going to be the election in the House of Representatives is going to be a strong statement. So I don't know, Dave. That last card tells me that it might be more than just a solid performance. This may be a statement-making performance.
You might be right on that one. I would be concerned with that Seven of Swords. Like, here comes the lying, the cheating, and the stealing, because
that's
gerrymandering.
Yep. No, to your point, the Republicans, the Republicans are going to protest it. I mean, that's the playbook now.
Yeah.
So we all just, we all have to know that this vote is going to make a statement. The Republicans they're going to go to their playbook. So we just need to be patient and have trust that the government is going to come through and that your votes will count, your voice will be heard, and that victory will be mine. And that could be the Queen of Cups too, is that at the end, we know that the Democrats have won, but we can't take our victory lap because Republicans are already protesting that the election was stolen.
Yep. It'd be a little bit.
That's what I got.
That's all I got. So Democrats win, Democrats win, Democrats win.
Down goes Frazier.
Exactly.
Do you want to throw some cards on Republican success in challenging election results?
There won't be any. You have to prove fraud. It's not going to be there. Just like it wasn't there 2 years ago, 4 years ago, 6 years ago, 8 years ago. etc. Unless they want to look at all the fraud that they're perpetuating,
Okay,
which is
so
through litigation.
how about this? How many seats are the Democrats going to gain?
Oh, good Lord.
Because Tara's great for that.
Yeah, it's god awful for that. All right, let's just do a little four-carder. What's the Democratic majority going to look like after the
Yeah,
voting?
now you're talking.
Okay, we got Eight of Cups walking away. It's funny when I think of the Eight of Cups, I think of the 8 people that voted to kick out McCarthy. Those extremists there. Let's see.
Oh, the MAGA folks.
The Judgment card, 3 of Wands, and the High Priestess. I'm gonna guess it's gonna be about 23. The Democrats will have like a 23 seat majority when it's all said and done.
That's a pretty good majority.
Yeah, you can work with that. I don't think it's going to be a 3-seat majority. It's the Judgment card that gets you the 20, and then we've got an 8, a 3, a 2, and a 3. So 23. 8 times 2 is 16 plus 6 is 24.
22, but
So yeah, I'm going to throw out there it's going to be like a 23 seat majority. It's probably easier to say 20 plus or minus 5, but
yeah.
I'll say about a 23 seat majority would be my
So we're
guess.
looking at 20 seats there. Okay. They can work.
Or that could be a 23 seat swing, because I think they're about 5. How many seats down are they? It always changes, but I think they were up to 8 seats down at one point, and maybe they're down like 3 seats. So they could have as little as like a 15-person majority to like a 23-person majority. It's going to be somewhere in there. So was that, 19 plus or minus 4? Call it 20 plus or minus 3.
Okay.
I think
We'll
you'll be
call it 20.
reasonable with that.
Yeah, 20-ish.
20-ish.
All right, I think we've kind of taken this as far as we're going to take it today.
Yeah, I think so too. Thank you very much for watching this video. Support our channel. We appreciate it.
Yeah, give us a thumbs up if you like it. Subscribe if you really like it, and leave a comment. I respond to many, and I read every single one, no matter what he says.
Yes, I didn't say anything. Didn't say anything at all. All right, we'll catch you on the next video, folks. Take care.
Bye.